There's a new Trump ad, too. Is this a real ad, or is this one of the
This is the first
fake
ad
things?
that he is... it's on TV. In other words, this one isn't just, making the rounds on the socials and all that stuff. This is actually an ad buy in swing states. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
This is America's border czar, and she's failed us. Under Harris, over 10 million illegally here. A 250,000 Americans dead from fentanyl. Brutal migrant crimes. And ISIS now here.
Do you have any plans to visit the border? You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. I mean, I don't understand the point that you're making.
Kamala Harris, failed, weak, dangerously liberal.
I love the dance scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep. Can I just say
It's
that
good stuff.
This was actually a great point from Pathead Johnny Ringo, because they keep trying to say Trump and Vance, weird, weirdos, weird, right? I thought this was great. Johnny Ringo says, here's a thought. I'm sitting here listening to this morning show, so I'm making sure I'm getting all my bingo squares, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he goes, maybe the media getting on board and calling Trump and Vance weird, maybe that's because they did a focus group of Kamala Harris, and people thought, they said, what don't you like about Kamala Harris? And maybe respondents are saying that she's weird and she's always cackling. So they're basically doing a reverse deal here and spinning it. So they're trying to use that. If that's the weakness for Kamala Harris, that she's
trying
weird,
to apply it to Vance.
let's go over here and say, look how weird they are,
Yeah.
so that you don't think Kamala is as weird.
I love the fact, too, that she's not responsible for anything. She's completely blameless for the border.
Yeah.
Border czar. What?
I mean,
Where are you getting? We don't have czars in America.
And she's claiming that she's been great on the border.
Yeah, we got that clip from last night.
I mean, that one of her PACs or whatever put out a commercial saying how great she was.
An ad saying she's good on the border.
It's embarrassing.
no.
But again, just say it. Just say it.
Whether or not you want to split hairs, but that wasn't her title. It wasn't an official title.
Oh,
Everybody
the
knows
czars.
that.
Yeah,
but she was placed in charge of the border. Here's what Joe Biden said. So it's not her full responsibility and job, but she's leading the effort. When she speaks for me. Doesn't have to check with me. She knows what she's doing. Does she? Did she? Clearly not. But she was put in charge of border security. That's just a fact that they are trying to eliminate from the American psyche.
Always trying to rewrite history.
Yeah. So she was she was bragging about her immigration. Cut 13.
So in this campaign, I will proudly put my record against his any day of the week.
Will ya?
You shouldn't.
Any day of the week.
Good. Do it. Do it. As you will lose.
Boy,
Including, for example, on the issue of immigration.
That's boy, watching her speak is interesting because she is working overtime not to cackle. Overtime not to cackle, because those in the past were perfect places where she would give her cackle.
Yeah.
I'll get my record against him anytime.
And then, and then also, I should have sent in a longer clip. I think it was right after that. She said, I will sign on day one the bill that Donald Trump killed. Donald Trump wasn't president. What are you talking about?
Well, that's the ad. The ad that I heard, I'll have to find it, where they were promoting how strong she was on the border. And they were saying that Donald Trump said no to border security. What does that mean? They're turning that into Trump saying no to. He wasn't even...
It's because he's saying no to amnesty. He didn't say no to border security.
But
asinine. He wanted the bill to stop because the bill was garbage.
But he had no power.
But he wasn't a president.
And he wasn't president, but he did instruct
yes, he did.
Republicans not to vote for it, and that's what they're going to try to pin on him, which is fine. Wear it. Wear it. That was not a border security bill. It was an amnesty bill, and that's why Republicans didn't want it, didn't like it, didn't vote for it. So they need to make that pretty clear. I think they need
That's
to
a fight they need to have. Yes.
hammer that home.
Yes.